Warning! This web series contains highly explicit language. If you are offended by swear words, racial slurs, and/or sexual terms and innuendos, please fuck off.
Hello, gentlemen.
God. Hello. Bitch again. You
Just bring any big words today?
I'm gonna try to keep them out of the session today.
that
Just for
shit
you.
locked up. Tight.
I'm gonna start by asking each of you the most traumatic thing that's ever happened to you. Mind you, before you started therapy, before you met Fiona.
No, I was totally gonna go with Fiona.
I was gonna go with Fiona too.
Read us like an open scroll.
Doctor. You know, that was pretty fucking traumatic though, that you don't have to look at pictures, nudie pictures of her.
He's the one who had the pictures though, so he knows probably good looking at
Yeah.
it. Just willingly.
I've been watching them
Full
like
of will.
for a half hour every night before I went to bed.
Yeah. I've been keeping him from masturbating around me though.
So yeah, you know,
Strapping him up like, have you ever seen A Clockwork Orange?
I
Have
haven't.
you seen? He's Malcolm McDowell. Oh,
like,
make him watch. The only problem's going to be is that given enough time, he's going to be attracted to nothing but BBWs. You know, which would, well, actually his batting average would probably be higher if he only went for them.
I don't want that to happen, Doc.
We should time this exposure therapy.
Yeah, give it like 4 months,
Months?
Yeah.
So about like days.
5 weeks, 4 weeks,
2 weeks.
4. Not here to negotiate shit with you, you piece of fuck.
Are we gambling with my fucking mental state?
Your mental state is whoremongering right now, and not in a good way like me.
I want to ask
So
each...
did you ask a question?
Yes. What is the most traumatic thing that's happened to you before therapy?
I had this dog when I was growing up. I think his name was Skip. It's like a stereotypical dog name. Anyways, I also had this cat, right? And so one day I was feeding the cat, and I gave the dog cat food, and he got really, really sick, and my mom had to give him away.
That doesn't even make any sense. Why would you give away a sick dog? Or they would just have him. They put him down.
No, he didn't.
Why would you give away a sick dog? That doesn't even make sense.
Because we didn't have the medicine to fix him.
Oh, but she gave him to somebody who had the medicine to fix him,
Yeah,
and then he got better.
like a dog doctor.
When he got better, why didn't he come home? It's because they killed him. Yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty traumatic.
Aaron, what about you?
Go after it later. Oh, this one time I bought some weed from this guy I didn't really know, and it turns out it was laced with PCP, and I woke up like 16 hours after I smoked it on the shore of this river, completely nude and covered in matted fur and blood. And I guess that night there were a lot of break-ins and some animal mutilation, so I don't know, it turned me into like a werewolf or something. I'm guessing, I don't remember it at all. I'm guessing something fairly traumatic happened that night for someone.
That sounds like the plot to Wolf. Jack
Maybe.
Nicholson.
I see. Darren, who would you say?
What?
Who would you say is your hero and why?
My penis, because it gets the job done. Every time.
Who would you say you most despise?
His penis, because it doesn't get the job done. Anytime.
I see.
And people in general, like you. And all of your cohorts and everybody.
I fucking hate you therapists. You're horrible at
Except for the
therapy.
ones with really useful vaginas.
Do we go through like one therapy agency? We should... I mean, they're all assholes.
Yeah, this is the only one that does online though.
Dale, who would you say is your hero?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it much. Probably my mom, right? That's a good stock answer.
Killed your dog.
She didn't kill my dog.
She gave him somebody who would kill him.
Dale, do you despise anybody other than us doctors?
Nope, you're pretty much it. Just you guys and like random people
I see.
and bums,
Yeah, fucking bums.
like handless bums, shopping cart bums. They're like
He's not a hamless bum because I buy him ham.
I like ham.
Otherwise, he's a total fucking bum.
How are the two of you doing financially?
Fine. Good. Great. Wonderful.
He's got money, and I'm just here doing my thing.
Dale, you don't feel any sort of guilt for having your roommate provide for you?
No, not really. He seems pretty cool with it.
I don't give a fuck.
Wasn't it the opposite of this when you started therapy?
Not really. He lost his job right when we started therapy.
It was like a couple days.
Yeah, about 2.
Yeah, so it was like a couple days where I was supporting us. So that's pretty good, right?
I see.
I think it was like 45 hours.
Can each of you describe to me the most recent physical fight either of you have been in?
Oh, well, about 2 days ago, I was hooking up with this Persian chick who lives over on San Vicente, and she had a live-in boyfriend, which I totally knew about, but he wasn't supposed to be home for a while, so we were at her place, and like we just finished, and when he came in, and he hit me in the face with a 20-pound dumbbell, and he threw me off a balcony.
He's
This is really big guy. Really big guy. You know what though?
weightlifter.
No balls, tiny penis. Steroids. Mistake!
I see. Dale, what about you?
What about me?
What about him? Dale, tell me about your life. Tell me about your mother. Do you think about your mother when you masturbate?
No.
I think about your mother when I masturbate.
Dale,
What was his question?
the most recent physical fight or altercation you've been involved in.
Do I look like I get in physical? Are you talking about like real life? Or
With his
We
zipper, maybe, sometimes.
We will consider video games in this instance.
video games?
It's physical.
Okay. So like a half hour before the session, I was playing game online, and I went to this mountain, right, and had an epic duel with the wizard Battlemaster Azeroth.
He kicked his ass.
I kicked his ass. I was doing like 95.5 DPS per second.
Mad
And
crits, yo.
mad crits. I got him with critical strike.
Pwned that bitch.
And I pwned him. And then there's this dude, he was total noob, who was just standing there like,
If we could have seen the look on that guy's actual face, he would have been all...
he's like, dude, how'd you do that? And I just fucking logged off. Because that's how cool people do it.
I see. You seem to have a strong passion for video games.
Passion.
Doesn't count because he doesn't use it for anything other than to waste his time.
That's passion, I mean.
It's only a passion if you use it for something.
Well,
You can be passionate about clouds, but if you're not a meteorologist, it just means you're a retard who likes looking in the sky.
but like, if I could make games, that'd be pretty sweet.
Do you have plans to pursue this?
No.
No plans for school?
No, not really. I'm kind of taking a break from
Lifelong
school.
break.
No, just like a, long
Lifelong.
break. Let people take breaks after high school and before they go to school.
Yeah, usually about a year.
They say as the years go on, it's harder and harder to go back to school.
I've offered to pay for him to go to a place here that teaches that shit. There are many good schools of learned people.
Kind of just building up my skills.
People who are good and thorough.
My people skills before I go into the world.
He does that by playing video games. You see where the passion for video games is counterintuitive for actual life.
Do you,
Honestly, I don't count it.
do you feel video games are your purpose in life?
He has no purpose in life.
I don't really know what my purpose in life is, but I do play a lot of video games.
Why are you alive, Dale?
You want to know why he's alive? Okay, I'll take this one. Here's why he's alive. His mom and his dad fucked, and his dad came, and the semen swam upstream through the vile spermicidal fucking vaginal lube, and one got into the uterus via the cervix and impregnated her, and about 9 months later, actually it was a little short of 8.5 months because he was a little preemie, this was brought into the fucking world.
Yeah, actually, that was a pretty accurate description.
I know. I want to talk to your mom one time on the phone, and that's the story she told me. Would you like to know about the night on which you were conceived? Because she told me about that, too. I spank bank about it sometimes.
No.
Your mom was hot 20 years ago. In my head.
You should share this story, Darren.
Fuck you.
No. Yeah, fuck you. Not because I feel it's wrong to share the story, because I do it every time I go out. I do. But it's because you record this shit, and I don't want it ending up online.
Yeah, so like some kind of serial rapist,
Yeah.
serial baby rapist. Can
How
get
did you
hold of
know
it.
it involved a rape game?
What?
Nothing.
I can assure you, gentlemen, that we have taken every precaution for our
Oh, really? Really? Like you were taking precautions to keep fucking furry cunt bitches from posing as doctors with your fine fuck firm and sexually harassing me? Huh? Yeah.
Fiona
Fuck
is,
you very much.
Fiona is the reason we have.
Well, I think I'll give it a
intensified
little
our
longer than a
security.
week and a half. I think I'll give it a little bit longer than that
Yeah,
before I take a risk.
definitely. Your whole online thing is just exacerbating things.
He literally just learned that word.
I
He
looked-
was looking up
looked
big
it up.
words so he could combat you in your big words. That's the only one he could remember.
I looked it up because it sounds kind of like masturbating, so it was easy to remember.
See, that's very good usage, Dale.
Don't encourage him.
Alright. Going to look at my notes.
And fuck you and your notes.
You know, you're very vulgar, gentlemen.
You know what? I want to get serious about something for a second. Those pictures, I'm serious about 4 weeks. I realize they're negative, but they're positive too, like the Holocaust.
I'm sorry.
It's very insensitive.
Wait, you a Jew? Yes, you do look a little Jewish.
You do look Jewish.
You look kind of like, you look like one of the, let me guess. Your grandparents were Jews in Nazi Germany, and they decided to go with the Nazis and pretend they weren't Jews and committed atrocities against their own people so that they could survive. And then when the war ended, they fled to the United States before they could be tried as criminals of war, right?
So like your dad's maiden name, because I think Jews take the
Women
name.
have maiden names.
Yeah, but in
Jews take the name?
culture, yeah, Jews take the name.
They were
So
both Jews.
whatever.
He's not half Jew.
Okay,
he's
your
full
mother's
Jew.
maiden name. It's like Rosenbaum.
Rosenberg,
Like stereotypical
Gold.
Jewish names.
Goldman, Black,
Bat mitzvah.
Dreidel,
Yarmulke.
Yom Kippur, Shomer Shabbos.